Hi, my name's Courtney and I own the Order the Planner Stencils, and I hope that you'll join me on a journey to set up my 2026 planner in a slower, more intentional way. I know you just heard me talking about setting my planner up for 2026 already, and you're thinking, it's September, why are you doing this? But that's kind of the point. I saw a video on TikTok the other day of a planning system from The Organized Mom about setting up a slow, intentional preparation for the holidays. And I thought to myself, I need that for my planner. As a bullet journaler, I can't tell you the number of times that I have sat at my desk on January 1st or 2nd with a blank notebook and wondering how I'm supposed to plan my week, let alone the rest of my year. And so as I was watching the video about planning for the holidays a little bit at a time, I thought I could definitely do that with my planners too, and get my planners ready ahead of time so I'm not scrambling on January 2nd. So this year I want to start early. I want to start planning things now and take the stress out of the next couple of months that always seem to go way too fast, and then you're scrambling at the holidays and trying to set up your plans for 2026 and you don't know what to do. My goal is to have my planner ready or mostly ready by December 1st, and that way I can take the stress out of that moment on January 2nd when I sit down with my plans and be ready to tackle on the new year. Like I said before, I'm a bullet journaler, so there's a lot for me to set up. There's a lot of layouts to make, a lot of calendars to draw, and things to set up. So this might not apply completely to some of you with more traditional planners, but my hope is that if you'd like to follow along and start preparing with me early, you can take what you want from this system, add in what you need to, and leave the rest behind. My personal goal is to have my planner set up on December 1st so that I can use any planning time that I have in December to just kind of do those small little adjustments, to add in a new spread that I've found or things like that, instead of scrambling and trying to set it up and plan for the holidays and enjoy Christmas time magic with my family. So what I'm doing is I am breaking down a few steps each week to get all of my planners ready for that moment. And if it's something you think you would like, I really hope you'll join me too. A couple disclaimers. I'm starting this from scratch and I don't have a head start on this. I haven't really sat down for long hours. I'm just doing something that I think is going to work for me. And so there's going to be probably some hiccups. There's going to be some things that I might have to cram together in a few weeks, and I might fail. I might crash and burn. I might get to the middle of September and be like, no, I don't care. I don't care that I have to put my entire bullet journal together on January 2nd. But honestly, isn't that the fun of a new adventure? So if this is something you're interested in, I'm calling it Soft Launch 2026, so we can gradually take little steps to get our planner lineup ready to launch and take on 2026, and I hope you'll join me too. So if you're interested in this project, follow along here. Each week I'm going to be posting on my social medias. All my social media accounts are at OOTP Stencils. You can also join my email list for my shop, which is on our shop website, ootpstencils.com. I'll be emailing out things and templates there, and I will also be posting this in my Facebook group, which is the Order of the Planner Stencils, as well as posting these videos on TikTok and YouTube. What I'm planning on doing is posting 1 to 2 videos each week. The first one will be just explaining the little steps that I'm going to be taking this week. And then if they're small steps, I might just combine that into one video. But if they're longer steps, I'm going to do a second video of what I am actually doing, my setup and my things. So you can join me to see how I'm setting up my bullet journal, see what specific spreads and how I set up specific spreads. Or you can leave that part behind and decide that doesn't fit in your planning system. I know I'm a little late into the September 1st week, so I'm going to kind of roll over. But one of my goals for 2026 is to be more consistent and regular with content, and to plan a lot more content, because it's something that I really struggle with. And there's so many videos I know I need to make, but I think having a system like this in place is going to help me get ahead of the game. And I also think this is kind of like a soft launch for my content too, that I can get into this consistent habit and then roll that into 2026. So with all that said, if you're interested in this, comment below. Let me know what kind of planners you're using, if you think you're going to be following along, and you can check the next video for week 1.